Welcome to Amazing Devotions for Men. These amazing devotions are lessons from men of the Bible, men like you or men you are acquainted with. They are from all walks of life. These lessons are a compilation of Bible characters that has been documented in a devotional for men entitled A Legacy. The greatest want of the world is the want of men. Men who will not be bought or sold. Men who in their inmost souls are true and honest. Men who do not fear to call sin by its right name. Men whose conscience is as true to duty as the needle to the pole. Men who will stand for the right though the heavens fall. This quote was taken from the book Education, page 57 by E.G. White. The premise is that promises should never be broken. In today's devotion, Jephthah learns how important it is to think before you make a promise. This lesson is based on the book of Judges, chapters 11 through 12 of the Bible. In an effort to show his appreciation for the way God had led him in his conquests, Jephthah made a vow, or promise to God. Without thinking of the consequences, he promised God that whatsoever came out of his house first to greet him, when he returned home victoriously, would be offered up for a burnt offering in thanksgiving. Whenever men are in difficult situations, they tend to make careless promises to God if he should honor them and deliver them from their problems. The promises they make to God should be taken seriously. It is better not to make a promise than to make it and not keep it. Jephthah is an example of how serious it is to keep your vows with God. While his intentions were noble, he would later learn the importance of keeping a vow made to God. When Jephthah made his vow, he probably expected an animal to be the first to come out of the gate and greet him. Unfortunately, it was not. The dearest to him was the first to come out and greet him, his daughter, his only child. He remembered his promise to God, that whatever came out the gates first would be given up as a burnt offering. What horror Jephthah must have felt when he saw his daughter running out of the gate to greet him. The account says that he was gravely sorrowful, because he knew he had to keep his vow with God. Fortunately, God is not an exacting father. He did not expect Jephthah to burn his only child. That would not have been an acceptable offering to him. God is not unreasonable, but he does expect men to keep their promises to the best of their ability. However, Jephthah felt obligated to keep his promise, and he did. Could you have kept your vow if you were in Jephthah's position? It is easy to say yes, but if you are finding difficulty in keeping your baptismal vows or your marriage vows, which is just as serious as the vow Jephthah made, your answer would have to be no to this question. What promises or vows have you made to God in times of trouble? To be a better man of God, to give your life to Jesus, to stop sinning? Did you keep your promise with God, or did you forget as soon as you were delivered out of trouble? It is easy for men to make promises to God when they want to be forgiven and free of their problems. Today, you can make an effort and try your best to keep your promises to God first and to man second. If you are baptized, review your vows. If you are married, reflect on all your broken promises and make a change. If you are not baptized or married, before you do, ask God to help you keep your promises, and He will. If God did not honor His promise to mankind of a deliverer, man would be eternally condemned. Just this thought alone should help men to keep their promises with God. If a man vow a vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word, he shall do according to all that proceedeth out of his mouth. Numbers chapter 30 verse 2. Thank you for watching the Amazing Devotions channel. Your continued support is truly appreciated. Keep coming back for these devotions about amazing men of the Bible. The next devotion is about an amazing man named Manoah, based on Judges chapter 13 of the Bible. By subscribing, you won't miss any of these amazing daily devotions. Remember to tell the men in your lives about lessons from amazing men of the Bible.